Hey everyone, welcome back to Cook with Manali. Today we are making almond flour masala crackers. If you're looking for a healthy snack, then I have got you covered with these crackers. They are made with almond flour, they are gluten-free, low carb, made without any oil and make the perfect snack to munch on. So let's get started. Making the dough for these crackers is really easy. It's all about just mixing everything together and then make the dough. So we are going to start by almond flour. So this is 1 cup of almond flour. To that I'm going to add flaxseed meal. So this is ground flax seeds. You can buy it at grocery stores, or if you can't find them, you can also just ground some flax seeds and make the flaxseed meal at home. So in goes the flaxseed meal. We need this because we need something to bind the crackers, since almond flour is gluten-free, so this does that. And now, since these are masala crackers, we obviously are going to flavor them with spices. So we have turmeric, some ajwain or carom seeds as we also know them, some red chili powder, some crushed kasuri methi, which is dried fenugreek leaves, and of course some salt. So these are all our ingredients and we are going to now mix them together just like this. And now I'm just going to add water and bring all the dough together. It's super simple, like I said. So I'm adding 3 tablespoons of water here. And just mix everything until the dough comes together. So I'm just going to use my hands. So that's the dough, and now I'm going to let it rest for 5 minutes because we want the dough to absorb all the water, and then we are going to roll it. So let it sit for 5 minutes and then I'll show you guys the next step. So our dough is now done and I'm going to roll it between 2 sheets of parchment paper. I'm using this rolling pin, which I really love because it has these rings which makes it really useful to roll the dough to desired thickness. For this particular recipe, I'm going to roll it to 1/6 inch thickness. So I'm going to put another sheet of parchment paper on top and then roll the dough to 1/6 inch thickness. Now the dough is rolled, so I'll peel off the top parchment paper carefully. And now I'm going to use a pizza cutter to cut these crackers. So I'm just going to cut them in square shapes. You can cut in any shape you like. So we make these vertical lines, and now I'm going to make some horizontal lines. So now I have cut the dough into approximately 2-inch square crackers, and now I'm going to lift this parchment paper. I'm not going to remove the crackers from the parchment paper, just lift it along with the parchment paper and transfer onto the baking sheet and into the oven. I'm going to bake these crackers at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for around 30 to 35 minutes, but this time may change depending on how thin or thick you roll them. If you roll them 1/8 inch thick, it will take them around 25 minutes for them to crisp up, and if you roll them thicker, like 1/4 inch thick, it will take around 35 to 40 minutes. So you have to keep an eye until they turn golden brown in color and become really crispy. So let's get them in the oven. The crackers are now done. As you can see, they are still sticking to each other a little. So you allow them to cool down once they are out of the oven, and then we are going to carefully separate them. These masala crackers are now done and ready to be enjoyed. I flavored these crackers with Indian spices, but you can spice them with any seasoning you like. They come out great either way. They are one of my favorites. They are gluten-free, they are low carb, made without any oil, and I love munching on these. I hope you guys will give this recipe a try. Let me know how it turned out for you, and I'll see you guys next time with yet another recipe. Please like, share and subscribe, and take care. Happy cooking.